Hello, this is Ms. Allie Balcom, and today we are going to be learning about the planets in our solar system, starting from the planet closest to the Sun and making our way outward. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, and it's only a little bit larger than Earth's moon. It is dark gray and has a rocky surface which is covered with a thick layer of dust. Its day side is scorched by the sun and can reach 840 degrees Fahrenheit because it is so close to the sun. But on the night side, temperatures drop to hundreds of degrees below freezing. Mercury has virtually no atmosphere to absorb meteor impacts, so its surface is pocketed with craters, much like the moon. Venus is the second planet from the sun. It is yellowish white and also terribly hot. Venus's atmosphere is thick and toxic. The pressure at the surface would crush and kill you. Scientists describe Venus's situation as a runaway greenhouse effect. Its size and structure are similar to Earth. Oddly, Venus spins slowly in the opposite direction of most planets. Earth is the third planet from the sun. It is the planet we all live on. It's the only world known to harbor life. Earth is a water world, with 2/3 of the planet covered by ocean. Earth's atmosphere is rich in life-sustaining nitrogen and oxygen. Earth's surface rotates about its axis at 1,532 feet per second, slightly more than 1,000 miles per hour at the equator. The planet zips around the sun at more than 18 miles per second. Mars is the fourth planet from the sun. It is a cold, dusty place. The dust and iron oxide gives the planet its reddish cast. Mars shares similarities with Earth. It is rocky, has mountains and valleys, and storms. The storms are like snowstorms, tornadoes, or large dust storms. Scientists think that Mars was once warm and wet, much like Earth, but today it's cold and desert-like. Mars's atmosphere is too thin for liquid water to exist on the Earth's surface for any length of time. Scientists think that ancient Mars would have had the conditions to support life, and there is hope that signs of past life, even present biology, may exist on the red planet. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the sun. It is huge. In fact, Jupiter is the most massive planet in our solar system. It is mostly gaseous world made up of mostly hydrogen and helium. Its swirling clouds are colorful due to the different types of trace gases. A big feature is the Great Red Spot, a giant storm which has raged for hundreds of years. Jupiter has a strong magnetic field and has dozens of moons. Saturn is the sixth planet from the sun. It is a gaseous planet that is yellowish-brown. Saturn is most known for its rings. When Galileo first studied Saturn in the early 1600s, he thought it was an object with 3 parts. More than 40 years later, Huygens proposed that they were rings. The rings are made up of ice and rocks. Scientists are still not sure how they formed. The gaseous planet is mostly made up of hydrogen and helium, and it also has numerous moons. Uranus is the seventh planet from the sun. Uranus is an oddball because it is the only giant planet whose equator is nearly at right angles to its orbit, meaning that it basically orbits on its side. Astronomers think that the planet collided with some other planet-sized object long ago, causing the tilt. The tilt causes extreme seasons that last for 20 or more years, and the sun beats down on the one pole or the other for 84 Earth years. Methane in the atmosphere gives Uranus its blue-green tint. It has numerous moons and faint rings. Neptune is the eighth planet from the sun. Neptune is known for strong winds, sometimes faster than the speed of sound. Neptune is very cold and has a rocky core. Neptune was the first planet to be predicted to exist by using math, before it was detected. A German astronomer used calculations to help find Neptune in a telescope. It is about 17 times as massive as Earth, but still less than half the size of Jupiter. Pluto is the 9th planet from the Sun. Well, Pluto used to be considered a planet, but now it no longer is. It is unlike the other 8 planets in very many ways. It is much smaller than our moon. The tiny planet Pluto is mostly made of ice. Therefore, you might think that the color would be transparent or white like snow or ice. However, Pluto's color is actually brown. Its orbit carries inside the orbit of Neptune and beyond that orbit. From 1979 until early 1999, Pluto had actually been the 8th planet from the Sun. Then, on February 11, 1999, it crossed Neptune's path and once again became the solar system's most distant planet, until it was demoted to a dwarf planet status. Pluto will stay beyond Neptune for 228 years. It is a cold, rocky world with only a very thin atmosphere. These were the resources that I used to find my information. And tomorrow we're going to be doing an assignment where you will have an opportunity to explore one of the planets in more depth, and you'll be able to report your findings to the class. The TEKS that it will cover are 6th grade science TEKS, 11A and C, and 6th grade technology TEKS, 3A, B, C, and D, and 5B and C. So come prepared for your adventure tomorrow. See you then.